All right, everybody, let's hop into a guide here for how to EZA the this is the int Trunks right here. So stage 5. This is the int Trunks right here. He's getting his EZA. These are the characters that can take on the event right here. Not a huge pool. If you guys have not farmed up these guys, they're probably going to be your best options as far as a leader goes. That are maybe this guy, or I don't remember what this guy leads. It might be Android/Cell Saga. They might be an all types lead. I don't remember at this point. But let's go ahead. We'll hop in here. It should show us just the available characters that can actually take on this event here. By the way, no sound because, listen, we still have copyrighted music playing. Okay, so obviously the Trunks that EZAs from this stage is required to be on your team. He does lead Future Saga, probably not the leader skill you want to use because this is mostly Android/Cell Saga units. Looks like the free-to-play AGL androids are going to be the best leader skill here. All types, key +4, HP attack and defense 80% is probably going to be the best that we can use here, but I will double check here. We'll go through, this is every character that you can use in this event. So we'll go through each of them and talk about, the different characters that you can use here. If you don't have the androids, they are obtained through the friend point summons, so you can just go do that, get them awakened. Now listen, their awakening process does kind of blow, and then you also have to get them EZ8 as well. But they take like 1,000,000 Dokkan medals to get awakened. So if you don't have them, we'll go over some other options that you can use. AGL Super Vegeta, probably not a character you want to use as your leader. Obviously them is probably who you want to use. Don't want to use this AGL Cell. You could use this Goku family unit, but obviously, the required Trunks won't be available on your team. These two are just super and extreme tech units. Probably don't want to use them. Oh, you can use this guy. This is another free-to-play unit right here, the Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, these are like mostly free-to-play units, but this guy right here is Android/Cell Saga, Key 3, 77% to stats after his EZA. So you could definitely use him. Don't want to use this guy. Don't really want to use this guy, like I said. You could use this int Cell if you have him EZA'd. Looks like he will be a decent option as a leader. Android 16 you can't really use. This guy you can use as well. He leads Kamehameha, 3 key, 100%, or all types, key 3, 77%. He's just a general banner unit. I think you might be able to pick this guy up with your red stone as well if you haven't spent that yet. And then they're a Vegeta family leader, and then she's just Android. So yeah, the main leaders that you want to use here, from best to worst, look like this Android unit right here. They're all types 4 key, 80%. The next best, I believe, was this guy right here, 77% to stats, 3 key. And then this guy right here, Kamehameha, 100%, and all types 3 key, 77% to stats. So those are the characters you want to use. Obviously, we have to bring this guy, so let's get him on the team. Probably just want to avoid tech-type characters for this thing, so let's grab, like, this guy, and, sure, we'll just bring, like, I don't know, this girl and this guy. Okay, sure. Doesn't really matter. I don't anticipate this being hard. Looks like they force you to bring this int Cell. So, I mean, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here and see how tough this event is. We can go ahead and turn on sound as well. There we go. And let's see how this goes. All right, we are hopping in here. I assume that you can get like a Nimbus Cloud, and it'll take you up to that top path, and it'll give you like access to a few extra medals whenever you do the run. As I assume that's what's going on here. All right, let's see what we can do to this guy. Do they get any links? No. So we'll just do this. We'll grab the int key spheres with this guy, and then we'll just grab like whatever for Cell. He should be fine. This guy's only attacking twice in a turn. Unless he's hitting like really hard, I don't anticipate that this is going to be very difficult. Let's see. Do we just one-shot Trunks here? We get close. Oh, and you can lower his attack as well. So, I believe the Tech Goku/Gohan, they lower attack. So, if you're having trouble with this, make sure you have some attack lowers on your team. It's not like you have a huge pool of units to choose from anyway. But these units are all available from story events. If you go to the story tab, they should all be in there. And you can just farm these guys up. So, that's pretty good. Would have been nice if they told us, that we needed to farm these guys up at the beginning of the celebration for some of the new players out there, but luckily this isn't, like, the hardest content in the world. You can just get them farmed up. Let's mute that so we don't get, a hit. And then let's do the super stage as well. Okay, we'll just use the same team. I don't really see the need to change it up at all. All right, no Nimbus Cloud again. That's fine. We will hop in here again. After you complete this once, you will have access to auto, and then it should really be easy. You can just hop in here, auto this, and it should not be hard at all. Just for funsies, let's go ahead and pop this domain. There we go. That's, you know, it's a pretty fun mechanic that they gave this guy. They gave him a little domain here. It's always nice whenever, you know, they introduce a new mechanic and then they put it on a free-to-play unit as well for us to obtain. Again, it doesn't look like this Trunks is attacking very often. Doesn't look like he's hitting very hard. So this should be pretty easy for everybody to hop in here, grind this guy up. And, you know, get the stages done. So let me know if you guys are having trouble with this event or if you just hopped in here and it was really easy for you. Again, it seems like it's just going to be pretty simple to hop in here, get the win. Looks like this, yeah, Trunks is a little bit tankier. He did 25k to that 0% cell. That doesn't really concern me because, again, that cell is literally 0% in the dupe system. So, like, if you can just float him off and ignore him the rest of the fight, you probably won't see him again. I doubt you go past, like, turn 3. Okay, it looks like he's hitting a little bit harder here in Phase 2, doing 10k to the androids before they super attack. That's good. It's hard for me to get, like, a complete gauge on where this event stands before I, like, sit down and do it multiple times. And even then, I mean, it's usually not very hard because, I mean, like, they usually try not to make these things, like, super difficult. But I know a lot of people end up struggling with these because they just don't have the required units for it, or they don't have them link leveled, they don't have them, like, rainbowed, all the different things like that. They just don't have, you know, ready to go. And part of that is because they don't tell you at the beginning of the celebration, like, which EZA area or, like, what units you're going to need for that EZA area at the end of the celebration. So then we get here and they're like, okay, I farmed up my free-to-play units, but I can't do the stage because I didn't farm up any of the other units. You know, sure wish you told me at the beginning of the celebration who I was going to need, but, you know, they don't really do that. So you guys let me know how this is going for you. Again, I don't really anticipate many issues, but if you're having them, please let me know. If you guys would like a more advanced team building guide, I can put one up, but I don't really know what I talk about. Like, we literally only have, like, 10 options for the team, and, most of them people probably don't have, so not really sure what I would expand on in terms of team building. The important thing is that you lock down a leader, you know, of which can be the androids, which are free to play, that STR Gohan, who I think you can get with your redstone if you haven't used it yet, and then also the, what's his name? And then the Gohan, who's just, no, I said the Gohan, and then the Yardrat Goku. Like, those are, like, the only, like, options, right? Alright, don't listen to this song. Okay, there we go. So yeah, pretty easy to hop in here, farm this guy up. Let me go ahead and see how many times you have to actually do this stage here. Let me take a look here. Okay, let me switch over to this. So it looks like you need, what is this in total? 15. You need 15 bronze medals, 40 silver, and then 30 of the gold and rainbow. So we'll see how many we have after this run right here. We'll see how close we are to completing this. But, again, it doesn't look like it's going to be that difficult, so just hop in here, do a couple runs, get this done. All right, you do need to do this in order to get your ticket multi, so let me know how those go. You know, if you guys get this done, you do your ticket multi, let me know how that went for you. So, yeah, there we go. Android's just absolutely clobbering this guy. So whenever we get back to the home screen here, we'll see how many we have. I think usually you end up having to do about 5 to 6 runs. Just depending on your luck and how many times you get, like, the Nimbus Cloud. I usually get extremely bad luck with the Nimbus Cloud. It usually shows up on, like, my last run. Yeah, so we're at 9 medals. We need 15. So, usually it's timed out in a way that once you get, like, enough of one of the medals, then you have enough of the other ones as well. So, at least of, like, the medals that are on each stage. So, once we have enough bronze medals, we should have enough silver as well. That's usually how they like to do things here, so... My dog spooked me a little bit. He just woke up and shook his ears. I don't know if you guys heard that because I was talking in the middle of it, but it frightened me. I didn't realize he was in the room here with me. And now he's sitting at the door looking at me like, broski, sorry, I didn't know you were in here. No. Oh, he's looking all sad. He's sitting down like a good boy. Please let me out of the room. Like, I will in a minute, buddy. Listen, they need their tutorial. This has to go up quick. Oh, you can stun this Trunks as well, so yeah. Yeah, listen, it looks like there's plenty of ways to really neutralize this Trunks and make him pretty easy. You can stun him, attack, lower him, and overall just make your life a lot easier. So, again, let me know how you guys are doing in this EZA area. Let me know if this video helped you out. And then also let me know if you got your tickets and were able to summon on the banner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to catch you guys next time.